guys, it's Allison. Today I am going to be talking about my braces experience. As you can see, I'm not wearing any braces. I actually got them just today and I thought I would just film this video for you guys. So I hope you guys are excited, and if you're curious to hear about my whole experience, then definitely keep on watching. If you are new to my channel, definitely subscribe if you want to be part of this family. I'll have the subscribe button down below and it's free, so it's all good. And if you just love the content that you're seeing from me, then definitely hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to click the bell notification down below if you want to be notified every time I upload a video. I usually post beauty, fashion, lifestyle videos, and I'm starting to film faith related videos on Fridays at the beginning of the month, so that's exciting. And don't forget to follow me on my social media, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all that fun stuff. So with that being said, we can just jump into this video. So I actually first got my braces, I would say September, I actually know the date. It's one of my really close friends' birthday, September 27, 2016. So I actually got them on September, so it is now December. So I got it for a couple, 2 years and like 3-ish months. So it's not that long. I know for some people it's a lot longer, a lot shorter. I feel like I'm like in that sweet spot where it was like about 2 years, give or take a couple of months. So I actually went in for a consultation, I would say like a month before I actually got my braces on. And that's when my orthodontist basically told me like, oh, you're gonna get braces on your top and bottom, and kind of gave me the timeline of the 2 years. Basically, he said like 2.5, but like it was like 3 months shy of 2.5 years for braces. And my bite wasn't that bad, but it needed some. And then I actually had a tooth at the bottom that needed to rotate, so I couldn't just do Invisalign. So what's really great about an orthodontist is they can tell you if you need braces, whether it's your top or bottom, and they also can tell you whether you need Invisalign. So that was the only issue. My top part of my top teeth actually needed some straightening, so Invisalign would have been perfect for me, but it was just my bottom that needed. There was like one tooth that was rotated that you honestly couldn't tell as like in pictures, but when I would be talking it would be kind of, you know, easy to see that. But now I'm gonna get into like getting them on and all that. So I think it took about like 2 hours, I would say. I think my appointment was like 2:30 or 3 o'clock, and I think I came home around 5. I actually had a game that day, because this was obviously when I was playing tennis, because this happened junior year of high school. So I remember I got like in trouble for that, but it's whatever. I mean, beauty's pain, guys. You gotta make some sacrifices. So it took about like, I would say 2 hours. I think I fell asleep at one point. There were just so many things that they were doing. One like notable thing that I remember that everybody talks about is you get like, I don't even know what you call them. I have to search it up. I'll probably put it somewhere on the screen what it's called, but it's like this thing, it's like a mold. That's it. It's like some type of a mold. Honestly, I don't really know what it's for. I think it's for the x-rays. But I doubt that. Honestly, I don't really know what it's for, to be honest. Maybe just to see like your teeth and all that stuff, to see your bite. Honestly, not really quite sure. If one of you guys knows like what it's for, I might even search it up on the internet or something, but let me know in the comments down below if I don't mention it. So that's what happened. And then they had to like obviously, like the process of getting your braces on isn't that bad. Like they're obviously gonna like, they're gonna be things that they're like gonna be like pushing down and like all this stuff. It may feel uncomfortable, but it's not bad. So yeah, I would just want to say like, it's not like the experience of getting braces does not hurt. It is just having to go through the process is just annoying. About getting them on, again, there was like almost 2.5 years ago, so I can't really remember everything, but that was kind of the main thing that I remember. And then they tell you at the end like, you know, the different like do's and don'ts, what you can eat, what you can't, and all that stuff. They give you a little goodie bag. So that's all I kind of remember about like getting them on. Now after the process, I'm gonna actually insert a picture of my teeth before. I literally took a picture on my way to get my braces on, so I'll insert that somewhere now, and then I'll insert a picture here of kind of like my mouth after the day after, on my way to school, I took a picture of like my cheeks. They were kind of puffy. I don't know if you can tell from the picture, but I could barely even open my mouth because it was just so painful. It's just because you have to get used to like your mouth, because it's so numb with all of like the braces and all this stuff in your teeth. It's like your mouth obviously isn't used to all that, so it's just like it feels numb, so it kind of is hard to talk. You get a lisp, which is not fun at all, and eating food, you have to eat, you know, soft foods. You can't eat like anything hard. I think that week, or like the first couple of days of getting them on, I probably had like soup, oatmeal, like just like very like bland food, I would say. So that wasn't great, but I think it took me like a full week to kind of get used to it. Obviously you're gonna have that lisp for like 2 weeks or something like that. But yeah, I'll insert a picture of my braces here, somewhere like there. But yeah, like it's just getting used to like talking, and like I think the best part is talking a lot, because then you don't have that lisp for a while. But sometimes I mean I get it, because I was that person where I just didn't want to talk because it would just hurt. So it's definitely something to get used to, but I feel like it's kind of like getting your wisdom tooth removed, even though I haven't gotten them removed yet, but I feel like it's kind of that like numb feeling. You just don't want to talk, and like your cheeks are kind of puffy. So yeah, that's kind of like the after process. The process of it, it's just annoying to have to just get stuff in your teeth. That's like the most annoying part, is getting things in your teeth. And then if you just ate lunch and you don't have time to brush your teeth, you kind of have to deal with having things in your mouth, like food. It's just not the best thing ever. So that's the most annoying part. And then I would say a year after you get your braces on, you have to have rubber bands. I think for most people they have rubber bands. You basically have triangles on the sides of your braces, and that's basically to help with your bite, and that happens, like I said, a year and a half after you get them on. I feel like I got them pretty recently, to be honest. And then you have to put them on and off, so you have to keep them on pretty much every single day, and you probably have to switch them out at most 3 times a day. And they snap if you eat something crunchy or anything. I've experienced that. It's not fun at all, so I just recommend you just take them out and then put another one in, even though it's annoying. I mean, I don't think anybody wants to have that snapping thing with rubber bands, but your orthodontist will know if you haven't been wearing them. I swear to you, I don't know how they can just tell when they say bite and then you do, and it's not where it needs to be. They're gonna know, and they're gonna tell you gotta wear them, or else you're not gonna get your braces off anytime soon. So wear your rubber bands. If you get anything from this video, wear your rubber bands. Yeah, and then I would usually come in every other month for my appointments. They get shorter, at least for me, they got shorter as time went on. So as I got closer to getting them removed, it usually was around 15 minutes. Normally it's about 30. And yeah, then actually you can change the rubber band colors. I don't know what they call them, but you can kind of change them. At least for my orthodontist, they did that. I know it's different from other people, but I guess it's cool, I guess. I didn't really mind them. So yeah, basically. And also brush your teeth a lot. Really brush them thoroughly, especially when you get them off, because it's just gonna make your teeth look a lot nicer. So definitely brush your teeth thoroughly and to the point where they're pristine looking. And then they had to take off, obviously, basically my braces, which was hefty because I did not I think my person was, I don't know, she wasn't doing it to how my orthodontist does it. So he was bam bam, literally I could crack my neck or something. He was just very aggressive with it. But he got the job done in 5 minutes. The person that was doing mine earlier was a little bit slower and took some blood, sweat, and tears basically, but he did it like this, which was like, thank you. And then he had to do like this cold air or something to get rid of, like, he had used cold air, and then it was like this thing that he had to use to basically get rid of the glue that was for my braces, basically. I'm actually glad that he was telling me all these things so I can tell you guys these things. And it kind of hurt because it was like cold air, and then you're like breathing in. It's like the weirdest smell ever. I can't explain it. Yeah, and then I had to do the thing over and over again, the mold, as I said, and then I did my x-rays. I got my pictures for the after results. And then he talked to me about like my wisdom tooth and like how my teeth looked, and like what he did and all this stuff. Basically a debrief of how my teeth looked before versus now, and how braces worked to fix it. And then I have to actually, because I have a tooth, that tooth that like turned, now that it's completely straight now and it looks good, it's in the right direction, I actually have to get fibers to make sure that it stays like that and it's permanent so it doesn't turn again. So I have to do that soon. And then I actually got bonding on my top teeth and they got rid of it, so I have to get that on again. So hopefully, cross your fingers, I can get all that fixed with my dentist. And then I also have to get my wisdom tooth taken out. It's like my third molars in the back. I have to get those those removed. Hopefully I can do it over the summer, just for like the process of like the recovery. I don't want to like do it when I have school and stuff, because I have to be here, you know what I'm saying? So I can't be here when I have school because I have to be there. But yeah, that's basically the whole process. It's not that bad. I mean, in the long run, it's going to be a good thing. So if you want to get nice teeth like this, or better teeth than you know what you have, definitely do it soon. I would say if you're younger and you're not in college, I think you should just do it like before you go to college, because it's annoying to have to come back and forth. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it. I don't know, I did that in circle, but I did. Don't forget to follow me on my social media. I post every Friday, so don't forget to check back when I post a new video. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Have an awesome day. Bye, guys.